guys, so today I'm here and I wanted to take and touch on a few different subjects. I have a bunch of stuff written down. I was jotting down ideas from comments that you guys left me both on some of my videos as well as on the community page, and just some brainstorming ideas that I've been thinking about. And I wanted to go more off the video I just probably posted a few days ago, and it's talking about how much I miss OG, like the beauty community on YouTube. There's a few things I want to go over in this. Okay, so in that video, I touched base talking about how much I miss it being like how it used to be on the platform. And yes, everything always does change. It's just like a common thing, especially if it became more popular. There's more people on here, and there is still tons of creators. Okay, I made sure to say this in my last video, and I say it in every video. But as a disclaimer, there's still tons of awesome creators who are super down to earth. They didn't change. They are not like how I'm about to describe. But it's just the majority of the influencers or creators that are at the top of the level tend to be more like this. I'm not going to say any names, and I'm not saying it's all of them, but it seems like I can't be the only one who now, there are some creators I still love watching. And now when I click on all their videos, it kind of seems like it's an infomercial. I was saying that in my last video, it seems like I'm watching QVC or HSN with the way they try to sell me stuff with all the lights and the HD and all like the quick flashing, and it really seems like an infomercial. And to me, this also is going to go on my other video too, we're feeling the disconnect as well. But it seems like it's always just trying to sell something, where it's not just making a video just to talk about makeup anymore and to chat. While it's okay to totally, of course, as you kind of get up there in the platform, you might have brand like relationships and deals that you will do and promote a product, but not every single upload should be of you selling something. I hope that makes sense. Like, it's completely fine to do that, but I feel like you need kind of a balance. If every upload you're doing always seems like you are trying to sell something or push something, it's too much. You gotta still have that balance of just kind of going where you started from. And it kind of disappoints me because some people used to have really humble beginnings, and to look at them now, it's like they're not even the same person. It's so weird. It's just so strange. But that infomercial, it seems like, I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, I have, my more fancy camera and the lights and all that, but I'm not going to use that every single time. Like, especially if I'm just talking like this, I'd rather have it be more down to earth and, us be more talking. Don't mind, I got notes here that I wanted to go over, but it starts to seem more like cold, all the bright lights, and it just seems more just like a quick infomercial. That's what it reminds me of, a lot of them, and it kind of really takes me out of what I'm watching and who I'm watching. And I can't be the only one who feels that way, because it really takes me away from whoever that was. Even if I watched them for years, it just completely takes me away from that. I don't know what exactly it was. All of a sudden there was a pretty quick dynamic change in how content was created and things were, and it's not just in the beauty curator like little area. It's on it as a whole platform. But like, it definitely did change. You could tell brands got more into, I mean, granted, it's a smart business move. Get into the people who are connecting with, big groups of people. It is very smart, and I'm no way gonna, hate on that or anything, but you can definitely tell the people who purposely will do things to get in a brand's good grace to then suddenly become, a bigger deal with them, where they're, affiliate links or doing sponsorships, maybe even a brand trip and stuff like that. And you can always tell when they're trying to do that. It's very obvious, and a lot of people tend to pick on it. And you pick up on it pretty easily and pretty quickly, but it gets a little bit disappointing, and you can kind of see where that shift kind of changed. I'll say in the beginning parts, not so much. Of course, it would happen. More so with the affiliate links and the sponsorships in the beginning did happen, especially in the early, I want to say like, 2010s and to 2012. They did happen, just people just weren't as aware of it, and it was only like so many content creators, where now a lot of people do it. And again, I'm gonna say there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there is a few brands, honestly, like, as a disclaimer, that I wouldn't mind working with and I would love to, but like, it can't be every video is just you trying to sell something, or everything is always sponsored. You gotta still, I don't know, you can't forget your audience, your subscribers, you know, the people who got you where you are. And I think it's really important, but you can see that dynamic shift change, especially, I want to say around 2015, it really started to change a lot where people started to think more business like. And yes, you could totally treat this as a job, you can get money from it, and it is really smart. However, I think you still got to remember to be a person and be like humble. You know, I'm trying to think of how to put this because I know some people are going to take this wrong, but I know so many people are going to understand what I'm trying to say, and that's what's important. But there's like a certain type of creator that I don't personally like to watch, and it's a shame too because some of these creators did not start like that, but they like kind of became that. But I'm not the hugest fan of like like the infomercial like type of creator where every single video it's pushing something where, you know, this is sponsored, or, you know, it's a collab they're doing and that's the only time they ever create a video is only that. When they used to make tons of videos, I get it, you get more busier, you totally do, and I understand that. However, when you constantly are just uploading and it's only for that time, it becomes really obvious. And there's tons of creators who do this. I know some people pick certain ones over others, but there's actually a lot that do this, where they now only make videos when they're going to release something or do a collab, and that's all the time they do. I mean, they don't have to do videos anymore, but it would be nice if you're, especially if you're saying that how much you love your subscribers and all that, to still just make regular content. I saw this as a lot in the comments. It was a big one about how a lot of your guys' favorite creators tend to stop making the content that you like loved, and they started to just only do stuff for, you know, the sponsorships or the collabs. And I agree. I started to look into some things and I do see what you guys are talking about. But it also became a weird, like, I noticed as like a shift where people, when they started to get into little types of dramas or types of problems, um, I think they noticed like some creators like who maybe really didn't. I think they try to dip their toe in a little bit of bad publicity to get a pop. And I did see, as some of you guys said that, and I never really thought of it before. Like I said, I've been kind of under a rock until I started to look all this stuff up, and then as you look, more and more comes up. Um, but if you know you don't initially look, it won't really come up. And then some of the creators I never watched, but I will say, like, yeah, like it is more of a thing where there's always a drama, always a problem, always somebody, you know, this person's mad at this person, and these people aren't friends anymore, and um, you know, this one's, you know, doing this crazy thing with the collab, and this one said all this. It's so much all the time. And it's strange to me. It's like, why can't we just chill, talk about makeup again? And I don't know, like like a lot of the things I think should just be like private, but like I don't know, people like to put some of that public. I get to a point sometimes you have to put certain things public. You do. But like some things are just weird where it's like I don't, they do seem a little calculated. I get what you guys are saying. Because I saw a few comments on different things and I was kind of looking into them and I'm like, it's a little bit strange, but it is weird how there's always like a problem or a drama, and it's like, that's so weird. Like, I mean, there would be little things back in the beginning, but nothing like how it is now. Like, every day you can take in, my computer is right here, by the way, but like every day you can take and look and it would be some sort of new issue, and it's wild. Like, some of them are really crazy and big and just such a problem where it's like, this shouldn't even be a thing, and then the other things are so like minute and stupid where it's like, ooh, who cares? But it's still weird that there's always something every day. Now I know I got a little bit off in a tangent, a little bit talking about so many different things, but it's hard when it's such an umbrella topic and there's so many different things you can kind of like, you know, pinpoint and talk about. But like I'm trying to do more of an overlay of a chat. You guys seem to like these. You guys do like more of the chit chat, just talking, and just let me know you guys' thoughts down below. I have, like I said, 3 pages of stuff that I have to make videos on. I am going to be doing one about more stuff about like a peanut allergy and all that when it comes to beauty products and all that. I do have more than just that one that people like see a lot. I just said that one's the one that mainly comes up, but there is quite a few of them. So I do have several up. I might just do like a separate playlist of them so you guys can just find them. But I'm going to be doing several videos talking about that because there's definitely some things that, you know, they're changing names for. You need to look for. You need to constantly be on your toes for that. So, um, but as a disclaimer, always look, do the research when it comes to your allergy yourself. But it does help to kind of talk to somebody, and I totally get that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know some of your thoughts. Um, This is by no means to be like hateful or anything. It's just, a general conversation. I know you guys had a lot to say on this. I know I probably did not touch on a lot of it. Um, some of it's hard to touch on though without, talking about certain types of people or situations, and I'm trying not to do that. So that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to do an in general thing. But thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate it. All right, bye.